Hello and welcome to the Lunchbox. I'm Kevin Boateng.
And I'm Jess Sage, and we are so happy to see you again.
We are, but coming up will be our usual showcase of the most interesting and exciting stories from the local area and beyond.
Too right, and we will be exploring how Coventry celebrated Chinese New Year. And for those of you with a sweet tooth, we'll be speaking about all things Pancake Day.
That's true. But later on, we will be checking out glorious wildlife exhibition that has proved to be quite a hit, as well as Coventry's own version of Take Me Out, just in time for Valentine's Day.
But for now, let's go to today's headlines.
Thanks guys. For today, the partner of actress Sian Blake has been arrested after Miss Blake and her sons disappeared on the 13th of December and were found buried in their London home in January. Arthur Simpson Kent was arrested at Heathrow Airport after arriving in the UK on a flight from Ghana. An official protest took place outside the City Council building on Tuesday morning as bin men were on strike in support of a colleague, who they believed was unfairly dismissed from work last Friday.
The guys are outside demonstrating in front of the town hall in support of their union convener who was suspended from work on Friday, and we're trying to find a way forward to resolve all of the issues that we've got concerns about.
Companies with more than 250 employees will be forced to reveal their pay gap. The regulations will affect about 8,000 employees across the UK. Latest figures suggest that women in the UK will still earn on average 20% less than men. But with the organisations required to reveal their pay range, we can see where pay gaps are at their widest. The BBC has confirmed the full Top Gear cast, joining previously announced hosts Chris Evans and Matt LeBlanc are Sabrina Schmitz, Chris Harris, Rory Reid, Eddie Jordan and of course the Stig. Top Gear is set to return in May this year. And lastly, Wasps supporters will be able to use the new 3.4 million Ricoh Arena railway station for two of the team's upcoming matches. But Coventry City fans will not be able to use the station for an hour after the games due to safety concerns. Train operators London Midland and Wasps have agreed to ferry fans between the Ricoh Arena, Coventry and the Neaton. Back to Jess and Kevin at the studio.
Thanks for that, Zara. Now, as a lot of you will know, that everyone is celebrating Chinese New Year. This is a time filled with tradition, festivities and beauty. We are going now to Adenelle to tell us more about this.
On Monday the 8th of February, Coventry University's Chinese Society put together a talent showcase to celebrate the Chinese New Year. The show was held at Square One in the Hub and attracted many different people. It had a later start of 8:30 p.m. due to the fire alarm that went off caused by the smoke machine. At just the price of £5, you were able to see different types of acts such as traditional dancing, singing, and even a taekwondo demonstration. There was even a raffle during the show, which I was lucky enough to win a lovely £10 gift voucher from M&S. I also managed to interview some performers from the show. Yi Wei and Anwar Griffiths were part of the breakdance crew.
He's at Coventry Uni, and like you're involved with the Chinese society within Coventry Uni. Yeah. So they just let him know about it, and then they let him do a small piece on breakdancing in the show.
Just for Chinese New Year, I just want everybody have fun.
I enjoy the taekwondo, cool like instruments that we don't normally see, and some like traditional Chinese singing.
So would you get involved next year?
Yeah, if he was still here and if I'm still here, then 100% we'd be up for it.
I was also able to interview Gabriella Rotoru, who is the Student Union's Activities Officer. What preparations did you have to do in order for the show to be a success?
We've been closely collaborating with and working with the Chinese society that we've got here, right from the beginning of this academic year to make sure that the show will be a great success, and also to make sure that the vision of the event is according to what they want and as close and as loyal to the way in which their culture is. So we were very keen on keeping the authenticity and giving a real flavor of what the Chinese culture is.
Roughly how many people do you think turned up to the event?
There were up to 300 people that came to the event.
How long have you been involved in organising events such as these?
Myself, I've been a member of one of these societies here since my first year, and I've just got involved in other societies as I did my studies. But the KUSU has a long history in organizing events. So, for example, with regards to the Chinese New Year, this was actually the third year when a Chinese New Year celebration was organized. There's a lot of experience in putting these kind of events.
And
together.
What are your plans for next year's celebration?
We've got some events that happen on a yearly basis, but we're looking at making them even more diverse and giving the societies the chance to kind of showcase their own national events.
Wow, I wish I could have been there. It looked like it was pretty fun.
Me too, and with all those amazing colours as well. I definitely won't be missing out next year. Kevin, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Not really. I'm just looking to spend more time on myself, to be honest, just doing things that I like. For example, making pancakes. And for those of you that also share a sweet tooth like me, I think you enjoy the way that they express their love for things of pancakes.
In the city centre supporting the Belgrade Theatre's charity pancake race. I spoke to Joanna Reid, Executive Director of the Belgrade Theatre, about the importance of the pancake race and why people should get involved.
Well, today, because it's Pancake Tuesday, we've been doing a run for several years because the Belgrade Theatre is a charity, a registered charity, and one of our jobs is to remind people that we're a registered charity because people wouldn't think of us as being a charity. And doing something like the pancake race is such an oddball kind of thing to do that only charities would do. So that's why we do it. But in particular, we collect money for our Making Memories campaign, which is when we work with food banks and people at Christmas time to bring families who are facing financial hardship to the Panto so they can feel part of the city and be able to give their kids one of these experiences that everyone else is talking about, and it makes them feel less isolated.
In all honesty, I got dragged into it by my work. But it's all for good spirits, so it's all good. I found it absolutely brilliant. I thought I was on top form today. My pancake flipping could have been a bit better.
That does actually look like quite a lot of fun, to be fair, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to keep up with some of those people though.
Same here, to be honest. But just because it's Pancake Day, why stop? Like, we got Georgina with a handy tutorial she made on Pancake Day. It's really good. You should say it.
So today is Pancake Day. It's a day with a lot of religious and historic meaning. So what's better than making pancakes? I thought I'd show you a quick and easy recipe to make the perfect pancakes for your day. See how it goes.
First of all, you'll need your ingredients. You're going to need 2 large eggs, 100 grams of plain flour, 300 millilitres of milk and a tablespoon of vegetable oil. You can also use anything you want to put on your pancakes after they've cooked. Nutella is normally a favourite choice for Pancake Day. You're going to need a frying pan, a measuring jug to mix your ingredients in, and a spatula. When you've got all of your ingredients, it's time to mix them. Start by pouring your flour into a jug and follow on by cracking your eggs. Try to make sure you don't get any shell in the mixture. Next, pour your milk over the flour and the eggs and mix them up with either a fork or a whisk, making sure to get rid of any lumps. When the texture of the mixture is smooth and creamy, it's time to start cooking. Pour your vegetable oil into the frying pan and turn your hob onto medium heat. When the oil has warmed, pour a thin layer of the mixture into the pan and leave it for around 1 minute until it is starting to turn into a golden yellow colour. Now here's the tricky part. You can either attempt to flip the pancake over in the pan or just use a spatula to turn it over. Usually I try and flip the pancake in the pan, but this time it hasn't gone so well. So, now your pancake is done. It's time to decorate it with anything of your choice. In this case, I'm going to use Nutella. Other popular choices on Pancake Day include plain sugar or lemon juice. And that was a quick and easy recipe to brighten up your Pancake Day. Enjoy!
Well, that actually didn't go too well, did it?
It really didn't. It's just funny how I really promoted that and it just went really bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can always try the recipe at home. I'm sure that you can succeed more than a reporter.
And don't forget to tweet us the results at the Lunchbox Cov, and also we've got some recipes on icov.co.uk if you want to go check those out.
We do.
But now we're going to Aaron, who's going to be giving us a live report on a subject close to many footballers' hearts.
2, One, Coventry Cathedral,
go.
Where a memorial for Jimmy Hill will be held at 5:30 this evening. People who are attending are encouraged to wear sky blue in memory of Jimmy Hill, with all 900 tickets being sold out. Ex and current Coventry players, as well as BBC commentator John Watson, are expected to be in attendance. The event will be played on loudspeakers outside the cathedral. Hill was the manager of the Sky Blues from 19...
Sorry about that, guys. We're just experiencing some technical difficulties. It's very difficult to go live for us.
You could blame the Wi-Fi, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi's fault.
Yeah. But you know what's important? That, like, we really have to embrace people's lives. Like,
you have to live each day to the fullest. And I think it's so amazing when someone puts their thoughts and their feelings into something visible that can be seen by others.
Yeah.
There's a very exciting exhibition in Coventry that many animal lovers will all enjoy.
Definitely.
Hi, I'm here at the Herbert, where people have turned up to this unique world-renowned exhibition about wildlife. Behind us, you can see, let's say, just a sample of what this breathtaking exhibition has to offer. Wildlife Photography of the Year is a global platform that showcases the natural world's most astonishing sights. I'm also here with Stevie Fisher, who's the marketing assistant. Hi, Stevie.
Hello. All right, thanks.
So tell us what this exhibition is about.
Okay, so Wildlife Photographer of the Year is basically from the Natural History Museum in London. It's open to all wildlife photographers, as there's so many different themes that you can enter for. We've got about 100 images here that have been picked from 42,000 entries. And yeah, there's a great variety from birds in the sky to the deeps of the ocean.
Cool. So why is the museum holding this event?
Okay, so we've had this exhibition before, previously, and we've realised that people in Coventry really enjoyed wildlife photography, and you know, when we got offered the chance to hold it again, we jumped at it.
So tell us more about the regular events for adults.
We try to do a bit of everything for everyone throughout the year. The main thing we've got as well for adults is Herbert Lates. So this is an over 18s event that happens once a month on a Friday. Our next one's this coming Friday, and it's free, and you just have to register online. It's from 7:30 till 10:30. There's different themes every month. This month is mainly focusing on wildlife photographer. And so we've got things from drink and draw. We've got the cafes open, serving drinks and that. We've got working with street artists, and we've got an underground kind of sea cave, which doubles as a photo booth.
Wow, really interesting. So thank you very much for your time, Stevie. And if you haven't seen the exhibition yet, you have time.
There's such a lot of talent on exhibition there. I think that's something that people will definitely want to go to if they have a love of animals.
Definitely. The way they captured the wildlife in its finest form is actually crazy.
Now we're going to Jess.
Yeah, Jess is going to show you what's going on in the tweets.
Thanks, guys. When junior doctors went on strike for a second time this year on Wednesday, Twitter was filled with messages of support as well as photos of the hashtag #IamTheDoctorWho, raising the profile of NHS staff who save lives and treat patients regardless of the time or day of the week. With just 2 weeks to go until the Brit Awards, a brilliant Justin Bieber emoji has been launched on Twitter. You simply need to hashtag Justin Bieber Brits and it comes up afterwards. You can catch the Biebs and other artists like Adele, Coldplay and The Weeknd at the awards on Wednesday the 24th, being broadcast live on ITV. Earlier this week, Lent kicked off with Shrove Tuesday, and we have plenty of recipes available on our website. There are gluten-free, there are vegan, and there's even a glorious recipe from our TV editor Natalia on blueberry and banana pancakes. And finally, a massive shout out to Ben, Matt and Josh, who are all very big fans of the show, and we really appreciate your support. Back to you guys in the studio.
It's great as always to see that there's a buzz around the show, Jess.
Definitely.
So, Kevin, after your last day, I bet the last thing that you'll be thinking about is Valentine's Day.
You know what? It's very important to keep an open eye on what's about. And that's what these guys on doing Coventry's Take Me Out are focusing on right now.
Fast approaches, the African Caribbean Society have organised a Take Me Out Valentine's Edition for university students to come along, have fun and search for their love. I spoke with Gabriella Roteru, the Student Union Activities Officer, to find out what process a society has to go through to organise an event.
First of all, they need to fill in an events form where they would explain with as much detail as possible what they intend to do. Then following from that, we are going to have a meeting with them and discuss all the next steps that they need to take. From our initial meetings, we are going to set up other meetings in which we discuss different things related to finances, marketing and venues.
Like the Take Me Out show on ITV, there will be a panel of female contestants and males who will be presented before the ladies, one at a time, talking about themselves, likes, dislikes and talents, all to capture the eyes of one lucky lady. I interviewed the president of the African Caribbean Society to find out more.
Held in the Ego Performance Centre, which is a venue right next to Society Nightclub, which I'm sure everyone in the first year knows. And ticket prices will start at £5 for the members, ACS members that is, £7 for the non-members, and we have some special cabaret seating at hand, which will be £8 per ticket. That cabaret seating will get you front row and actual table seating, so like just around the round tables and rose petals sprinkled across the tables, and that just make it all romantic.
You can follow the African Caribbean Society at @cov_ACS and come along to Show Me Love on Friday the 12th of February for a fantastic show.
So with Valentine's Day coming up, I'm sure a lot of people will be attending this event.
They definitely will. Love is definitely going to be in the air for Coventry this weekend. But anyway, guys, you'll be sad to know that this is actually time for us to go now. But don't worry, the Lunchbox will be back next week at 2:30.
But just before we go, we have some more live music for you with our live guest, Jamie Robinson, aka Jack Say, and he's going to play a song off a soon-to-be-released album, A Perfect Plan.
You can find it on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and where else? Facebook.
And remember to follow us on our social media accounts at the Lunchbox Cov on Twitter, and of course, subscribe and share. It's been fun hanging out with you guys. We'll catch you later. Over to you.
Hey guys, the album's actually called Beautiful Plan by Masterful Design. Thanks. Glowing plastic stars in this light. She's gorgeous. So I'm smiling through my teeth, waving through the crystal walls. I made myself to hide away from all these things that people say. Regress to my best sense of self, the side that no one knows, the side that no one even asked for. And I can taste your chromosomes, sweet like sugar free, when I succeed and supersede somebody painted green with envy. So I'm smiling through my teeth, wading through the crystal walls. I made myself to hide away from all these awful things